Hi, I'm Dave, and I know wrestling. Do you want an MMA fighter that wants to be a professional wrestler when she grows up? Do you want an MMA fighter that wants to be Rowdy Roddy Piper when she grows up? And do you want an MMA fighter who might want to be a mom after only about a year of living her dream job as being a professional wrestler? Then allow me to introduce to you my client for Dave Knows Wrestling's honest promos, the rowdy other one, the no charm collector, the most awkward point in the business, Ronda Rousey. Behold, the latest in celebrities that WWE executives believe will give them their coveted mainstream eyes, even if this alleged mainstream attention has yet to translate to higher ratings. But hey, don't worry if ratings are low, just blame it on the fans for being difficult. That'll get them to watch. The point is, WWE knows that outside celebrities are the only way to get people to tune in. After all, it was Mr. T, Muhammad Ali, Liberace, Cyndi Lauper, and the Rockettes who are the sole reasons why WrestleMania became the phenomenon that it is. Right? I'm sure it had nothing to do with the wrestlers themselves becoming the celebrities, because if that were true, that would mean that Vince McMahon would have to admit that he really does need his wrestlers, and that's never going to happen. Instead, Vince McMahon will just keep clinging on to his faulty baby blanket reasoning in order to justify overpaying and over-pushing people just like Ronda. But wait, hold on, that's not fair. I'm sure Ronda is worth every single penny that she's getting paid over more established wrestlers who have been working in the business for a while. After all, she is the baddest woman on the planet, unless of course you count Holly Holm or Amanda Nunes. 48 seconds! Oh, and possibly Chris Cyborg too. You know, that person that Ronda Rousey refers to as, who? There's no such person. But forget about the fighter who Ronda ducked to secure her undefeated streak. And also forget about the two fighters that actually did defeat her. Instead, WWE just wants you to remember all of her UFC victories. Although that does make me realize that Ronda already has more pay-per-view wins for the WWE than she does for the UFC. Never mind all that, because MMA and the WWE are totally different and you have to separate them. Although isn't the whole point of Ronda's push due to her mainstream appeal from MMA, so doesn't matter. Just go with whatever WWE tells you to do at that specific moment. It's easier than thinking for yourself. Anyway, back to Ronda, because unlike Brock Lesnar, she is every bit the full-time hard-working wrestler as anyone else on the main roster. At least she was eventually. Too bad the time between her saying that she would be a full-timer and when she actually became one didn't exactly line up. But hey, you know what timing did work out? Nia Jax punching Becky in the face, because that totally distracted from the injury that Ronda caused to Alexa Bliss. Perhaps it would have been better if Ronda had the benefit of being in NXT for a while like the other MMA horsewomen. But you know what, come to think about it, it's kind of insulting to say that Ronda was good enough to go straight to the main roster, but Nakamura, Prince Devitt, and Kevin Steen apparently all needed to go to developmental? In the end, if you want a wrestler that doesn't give a damn about her bad reputation, a wrestler who wears some of the ugliest braids that you're ever gonna see, and another celebrity who's just using professional wrestling as a fallback career, then allow me to introduce to you my client for Dave Knows Wrestling's honest promos, the gimmick infringer, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, not Shayna Baszler, the wannabe rowdy, Ronda Rousey.